Today I'll be reviewing a number of different American Civil War sets. Up first from BMC, we have the 101-piece Pickett's Charge set in Battle of Gettysburg figures. Special shout out to James from Hat Miniatures who sent me their new American Civil War marching sets, one in gray and one in blue. The next item is SCS Direct's American Civil War action figure set. Then we have a generic figure set from Halftime in Lovestown. Finally, we have some artillery guns and 6 figure sets from Armies in Plastic. For more information about these sets, please check the description for their links. BMC's Pickett's Charge set comes in a smaller box than the previous sets I've reviewed on the channel, but comes packed. On the bottom is some historic information about the Battle of Gettysburg and General Pickett. On the back of the box, all the pieces are displayed, which can be purchased separately. The sides show the front image, and one of the sides shows a couple of the figures displayed at their actual scale. Inside the box, everything is sealed in separate plastic bags. You get 6 cannons of 3 different sizes, 6 green trees of 3 different variants, 4 rock walls, 2 brown rocks, 4 stone and rail barricades, 12 fences, 2 gray trees, an American flag with a rock base, and a surrendering white flag with base. Amazon has a policy for not allowing products with a Confederate flag to be sold, which is why it's not included in this set. You also receive 32 Confederate soldiers, 16 from Classic Toy Soldiers, and 16 from Classic Toy Soldier remakes of original Marks molds, and 31 USA soldiers, 16 from Classic Toy Soldier molds, and 15 from Marks molds. The Battle of Gettysburg figures pack can also be purchased in a different color under a different name, the Battle of Appomattox. You can also buy a set that comes with additional figures from BMC's Spanish-American War series, but in a blue color, called the Battle of Petersburg. In this pack, you'll get 2 famous generals, Ulysses S. Grant and Robert E. Lee, with 12 versus 12 soldiers. This is my first ever set of Hat Miniatures, but I received the Marching Set 1 in blue and Set 2 in gray. You can get these 2 sets in the opposite color as well, and you can get them in butternut brown. The box has a cartoon graphic of a soldier on the front, and on the back is a picture of the 3D poses. Inside the boxes, you get 3 separate sprues containing 6 unique poses. Some of the gun barrels are bent, but this plastic is soft enough to run it under hot water to shape it back in place. You'll need some clippers to remove the figures from the sprue and sandpaper to smooth the bottoms. SCS Direct used to have larger sets which were in plastic buckets, but now they're selling their sets in cardboard boxes. I own one of the sets, but it's from the company Hingfat, and I didn't get all the possible poses for both sides, and unfortunately I'm still missing one from the Confederate Army, which I'll discuss later. The box shows the contents of the set and the Confederate flag Amazon policy. When opening the box, everything is together. You get 8 horses, 4 that are brown and 4 black, 1 tent, 1 gray canoe, 1 wagon, 2 blue cannons, and 4 artillery guns, 2 blue and 2 gray, 1 green set of pine trees, 11 fences, an American flag with base, and a blank red flag with a base, a random assortment of 32 USA soldiers, and 34 CSA soldiers. But I got 2 extra. When preparing for this video, I saw 2 cheap sets on Amazon. The first being from a company called Halftime, which has some generic poses that I can fill out a large army with. The Halftime set comes with 2 horses and a random assortment of 42, split evenly among blue and gray. The Lovestown set comes with 80 soldiers, split evenly among blue and gray. The figures are the exact same shape and color, but there are no horses for the riders in the Lovestown set. This set was $2 more, but had nearly double the count of figures. For the Armies in Plastic packs, I got Union Marines, Union Artillery Gun Crew, Union Iron Brigade, Confederate Iron Brigade, Confederate Infantry, Confederate Marines, and they were running a special for every $25 you spend, they'll send you a free Fortress gun, so they sent me 2 30-pound Parrott cannons. These packs come with a generic card header that includes a list of their other sets. In total, I got 42 Union soldiers and 48 Confederate soldiers. Here's all 16 Union CTS figures. Here's all 15 Union Marks figures. Here's all 13 Union BMC figures. Here's all 18 Union hat figures. Here's 32 SCS direct figures. I'm missing one of the riders. Here's all 61 Union generic brand figures. Here's all 16 Union Armies and Plastic Marines. Here's all 16 Union Armies and Plastic Iron Brigade soldiers. Here's all 10 Union Armies and Plastic Artillery gun crew. Here's all 16 Confederate Classic Toy Soldiers / Marks figures. Here's all 16 Confederate Classic Toy Soldier figures. Here's all 13 Confederate BMC figures. Here's all 18 Confederate hat figures. Here's 34 Confederate SCS direct figures. I'm missing one of the riders and a crawling pose. Here's all 61 Confederate generic brand figures. Here's all 16 Confederate Armies and Plastic Marines. Here's all 16 Confederate Armies and Plastic Iron Brigade soldiers. Here's all 16 Confederate Armies and Plastic Infantry soldiers. With all the soldiers added together, there's 403 total figures, 197 Union troops and 206 Confederate troops. Here's everything lined up. In total, everything here, figures and accessories, is 480 pieces. Alright, let's get a closer look at the poses and artillery. Now I'm going to compare the figures with TimMee poses. The poses from BMC and Armies in plastic are a bit taller and thicker compared to the TimMee soldiers, but still fit in well. Similarly, the hat figures and others are close to the same height and thickness. The classic toy soldier / Mark crouching poses and generic poses are the only ones that look out of place. All the prone positions look great with the TimMee figures. Here's a size comparison of the wagon and cannons to a TimMee Patton tank. Charge! Overall, I really think there's a good spread of figures here for any budget. If you don't want to break the bank to bulk up on Civil War armies, Amazon has several options. If you want higher quality poses, the Armies in plastic, hat, and classic toy soldier figure sets are also a good choice. Unfortunately, SCS Direct's quality has gone down some. If you look closely, you can see where the plastic forced its way out of the mold, leaving behind plastic globs. I really only purchased their set to get all the available poses, but I'm still missing some. I wish there were consistent pose variants in their sets, so I knew I had a guaranteed chance of getting them all. If you don't want to paint your soldiers, the different shades of blue and gray can make it hard to have a consistent character. From the stop motion segment, I was able to make use of animations utilizing the different brands for a single character, but having a single color for each side would help. Once again, everything shown in the video will be linked down in the description below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed so you can stay up to date with my future videos.